Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to another Portal 2 custom map showcase. This is made by an individual on YouTube named rosen00000. That's rosen 5 zeros. YouTube, or not YouTube, come on. Steam name, .hmx*spacekiller_0. Now, this map is called Fork in the Road, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was very, very challenging. And the last two custom map showcases that I've done have been blind playthroughs of it, and I'm kind of fumbling my way through the map and talking about it, but there's not really a lot of story that I can talk about with these things, so I figured I might turn this series into more of a vlog slash review of the map. So I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna look, but for this video, I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of plans that I have on the channel, and then I'll give some feedback about this map at the very end. So keep your eyes peeled as I'm playing it through. It's a pretty complex map, and in the multiple times that I failed to finish it, there were multiple ways that you could finish it. So I thought that was actually pretty interesting. I like that there's multiple approaches to it. There are some things that I didn't like, and stay to the end of the video to hear what I have to say about the map specifically. Now, in terms of the vlog stuff today, I don't know if I like the term vlog for some reason. It just doesn't, it doesn't flow. I don't know, whatever. So, one of the questions that I get a lot, especially from other Let's Players, is how do you have time to make so many videos? Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. I do, believe it or not, I have a full-time job that's sometimes more than full-time. I'm there a lot of hours, and my job is very exciting. I'm in the world of banking. It's fantastic, and that's a little bit of sarcasm, but actually I do really enjoy my job. Now, the way that I get a bunch of YouTube videos done is time management. So sometimes I'll record in chunks, that's cool. Sometimes it's just about knowing that when I go home, I've got to record 30 minutes and I'm gonna get it done. I can edit videos fairly quickly, and that really does help. So that narrows down a lot of the time, but to answer the question, it's not like it's not a magic trick or anything. I just have pretty good time management when it comes down to making videos. So that's the big secret. I know, totally ruined. One thing that people ask me is, do I record a lot in advance? And no, I don't typically record a lot in advance. The one time that I did really break that statement is that at the end of Deus Ex, the last playthrough that I did, I had some time off over the holidays, and I was addicted to that game. Like, there's no tomorrow. I was thinking about it all the time, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down for like 5 hours at a time, and I'm just gonna record until I get bored. And I made it a whole 5 hours most of the time. So that was really enjoyable, and I had a big backlog of videos that I ended up uploading in a fairly quick manner for you guys. And some people asked, why did I rush it? I didn't feel that I rushed it, but I did upload a lot of videos, so it wasn't because they weren't getting a ton of views or anything like that. The views are okay. I don't really care about the views, to be honest, you guys. At the end of the day, I'm making these videos for fun, so that's it. That's how I do a lot of my videos really fast. I don't like to do a huge backlog because I like implementing your tips, and if I play too far in advance, then I can't implement those tips. So over to this map now. You will notice that it's it's not super straightforward, okay? I'll give you the couple of things I liked, a couple of things I didn't like. Things that I liked, okay? You're basically trying a little bit of everything in this map. You've got the spring jumps, you've got the redirection cubes, you've got the buttons, you've got the light tunnels, you've got turrets, you've got the laser beams, you've got the side panels that block the laser beams, you've got some platforming at the very end there, and I really like that you've incorporated all of these different elements into this map. That was really cool. The other thing that I liked is that the puzzle aspect, especially right at the very start, where you have to go through the light tunnel, you go up to the top, and then place another light tunnel to move forward. I like that kind of stuff where you have to maneuver through those lasers. That's really cool. The couple of things I don't like, and this isn't specific to just your map. It's in a lot of the maps that I've played. It's, how do I say it? I think a good Portal 2 map gives you a good direction without telling you exactly how to do it. So when I first come into this huge chamber, I should be able to see where I need to go. That's my thought process anyways. I should be able to see what my ultimate goal is. And if I can't, then I don't really know where to get started. So in this the case of this map, you have to actually go around that long wall and then you see the exit, but you're still not really sure how to get there. You kind of want to work your way backwards, which is totally fine, but I think you should be able to see your end goal sooner when you go into a chamber. I think that makes a really good chamber. The other thing is that this chamber basically had 3 sections. You had the first section, which was navigating through the light tunnel over the barriers and through the laser and that kind of thing. Then you had the whole laser section with the side panels that would block the lasers. And then you had the platforming at the very end where you had to drop onto that button, hit the button to open the door, and then platform out. So the first section is actually, I really enjoyed that section. That's really cool. And you have some, you have that pool of slime or whatever, and if you fall into there, you die. That's fine because it's right at the very start. So if you die there, that's fine, you restart. However, you do have the other areas covered in that deadly slime as well. And I find that if it takes me like 3 or 4 minutes to get through the first area, I make it to the second area, and then I fall into the slime, I'm like, oh, I gotta go all the way to the beginning, do all that stuff again. And I think one of the, like the best Portal maps, they don't have that. You don't have that necessary, you don't have necessarily that fear of dying, right? I don't think that's what makes it intriguing. You have that fear of not being able to figure it out, and that's fine. I think that's the best fear to have. You don't want to have necessarily the fear of dying, because if you die and you go to the start, it starts to get frustrating, I think. The other thing, the other place you see it is at the very end when you drop into that button. The first couple times I did that, I did not blow up that turret with a redirection cube. All I did was just try to jump on the cube, and I'd jump on the cube and I'd fall off. And I had to start all the way from the beginning again, and that was a little bit frustrating. So, I think I'll keep it at that, just really simple. I think a good map is having a clear direction of where to go, and not necessarily having the fear of dying that's going to restart you from the beginning, but using clever puzzle mechanics that create kind of that, like, I don't really know what to do, but I know where to go. That makes a really great map. And there were some of those elements in here. I loved the platforming elements. That was really creative, actually, how you had the different lasers that would set off those traps in the other room. Or not the traps, the platforms. That was really, really cool. And also the navigating with the light tunnel at the very start was also really cool. So a couple things to refine, but you had some really good points in here. And again, at the end of the day, like, who am I? I'm like nobody. I'm just giving you some feedback that I think personally, other people might want that because other people might be more hardcore than me. And if you die, you got to start over. And that's fine if that's what you're into. But for me, I'd rather have the mind bender than killing me and starting over. So, thank you, Rosen, for sharing your map with me. I really appreciated that, and I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks, bye.